This is a Gemini reading. Hi, Gemini. Gotta try to keep it lively for you. I think. I'll leave a link in the description when I figure out what I'm gonna say, but try to keep it light for you. For some reason, I feel like Gemini can't really handle any like heavy, deep, soul-searching readings right now. So I'll try to keep it quick and I'll try to keep it light. And if that's not it, check out some of your other placements. You burn a little more Palo Santo here. Benzoin, tree sap on the Palo Santo here, which has been used in traditional medicine for years and years to help clear mucus. Maybe some of you are having a cough. I hope you're not dealing with COVID right now, but if you are, my heart goes out to you. I had it in January and it was no joke. So there might be some traditional medicines. Oh, this is very woo-woo. Okay, this is as deep as I'm going to go and the rest will be fun and not deep. For some of you, there is something about your blood or your bloodline where you have the ability to heal or use traditional medicines. And that part of you is going to be reawakened the next, 2 to 3 months maybe? Okay. This is a general reading. I'm going to do a bunch of oracle cards just for funsies. Okay. Soul's Journey's like, me. Alright, Soul's Journey. Oh, boy. That one came out, relationships. Yeah. I can't hold on to anything right now. Maybe some of you feel like you can't hold on to anything right now. Or this is just a random specific message for somebody. If you're feeling weak, but you have to work, I don't know, if it's like if you're sick, call in sick to work. If some of you have very physical jobs where, this is so specific, like you can't drop something, or like you're moving, or you're a mover, or you're helping someone move. If you're feeling weak that day, just say, I can't do this right now. I can't do this today because something might get dropped that's really important. Or you could end up getting hurt or something like that. Okay, that's not very bad. Well, we're talking about you and relationships here. But we're keeping it light and fun. Right? This is you getting back in touch with your own royalty, your own sovereignty. It's like having to dwell and wander in the desert for 40 years. Like you've done the 40 years. You've done your time in the desert. And after coming out the other side, this will be your new mantra when it comes to meeting new people. Or investing in new places. new artistic endeavors. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. If you have to repeat that, go on ahead and do that. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Not, I am attracted to people who will use me to serve their higher good. It's not about using. It's about a good fit. If you want to keep it light and simple and not so deep, it's about a good fit. So you had to find the bad fit before you could find the good fit. Desert. From the Untamed Elemental Oracle deck. Let's see, in relationship to relationships, with self-doubt and forgiveness over here. Let me read from the book. Should I put this timestamp as I'm finally starting right here? Maybe 6 minutes. Adapt. Desert can be unforgiving, but his extreme conditions shatter heavy concepts that might try to limit our light. His starkness and absence of shadows scrub us of prescribed beliefs and elicit the drive to go inward for answers. Desert's extreme climate forces you to adapt. There is often a gap between the recognition about a need for change and the perfect timing to initiate it. Change will come. Meanwhile, make yourself comfortable by working amicably with your circumstances. The benefits of doing so will extend beyond this window of time. Just as certain desert animals survive by burrowing into the earth or growing thick skins, your adaptation skills will open the door to lifelong satisfaction no matter what's going on around you. So to be in the balanced energy of desert, which is where you are right now, it's to be adaptable. So a sense of unshakable well-being. So you're going to keep it light. You're not going to get wrapped up in your head or your emotions or your subconscious, and that's a good thing right now. It says surrender to your circumstances, the support will arise. So if there are any plot twists in this situation, you will get the support you need, even if you don't have it right now. It will be there. So take the steps to move forward. Adapt, be adaptable, be like water, that sort of thing. Maybe you had to learn to be more adaptable with yourself. I feel like a lot of you have made a lot of concessions in the past with relationships. So let's talk about your relationships. Let me pull some cards for that. To keep it light, but still kind of going into the dark side of whatever you had to work on, we're doing the Mysterious Forest Tarot here. Lots of really awesome subconscious symbolism. So, let's see what that said. Oh. Oh, look, there goes change again. Okay, change. Oh. For some of you, it's coming to terms with the fact that you are going to meet someone that doesn't ask you to compromise like you were asked before. So, is that up too high? Let me do that. It's coming to terms with the fact that you can be independent. You can set your own limits. You can set your own boundaries. You can have relationships that aren't tumultuous and full of conflict. Did some of you grow up in an environment where your parents were constantly fighting, or it's just like, this is just how we talk, or something like that? Maybe you've been alone. For some of you, you've been alone for a long time and you're kind of thinking about dating again. And the reason why you didn't date was because you didn't want to fight. But you're not going to have to fight. For one or two of you, there was a relationship that was very tumultuous, and there was no closure for some reason. So it's still lingering in the back of your mind, or maybe someone that you were with had passed away, and you didn't get the things out to them that you wanted to say, and that's bothering you. And that's kind of a blockage from moving forward into a new relationship. Because I think that's what this is. Change from being in the desert for some of you in an adult way to fertile ground. From a desert to an oasis to a full-on rainforest. Okay? So be open to a new relationship. What do you do about this lingering thing that you never got closure over, or you can't seem to move past because there's a judgment? You just have to make a final judgment call. You know what you have to do, you just have to do it. It's beyond I don't know what to do. It's the evidence. All the evidence is in your face. There are no lies that can be told anymore. So if this is someone who lied to you, it doesn't matter why. You don't make excuses for them. You close the book and you walk away forever. There's a finality here. So you have to walk through that door first before you can meet this new person. How do you do that? I don't know. Let me see. You stay optimistic that this ending is you winning. It's like, this isn't for everybody, but it's like God thwarting the devil's plans. But some things happen first. Stay optimistic. These cards coming out is a promise that you will be successful when you close out that chapter, if it's only in your mind. If this person's passed away, speak out to them out loud. You hurt me, you made me angry, and I'm moving on, goodbye. It could be as simple as that. You don't have to talk to them to get closure. The closure was when they betrayed you. The closure was when they lied to you. So that already happened physically. You just need to accept it mentally, emotionally, without getting in your head too much, without trying to really wrap your head around why. You see it, you accept it, you stay optimistic, and know that your promises of abundance, success, and you on top of the world are just beyond that corridor. You open that door, but you walk through a corridor that might seem a little unfamiliar and scary at first, but you can do it. What to look out for? Oh my God, again. Wow, the world again. This is guaranteed success. It's the end of pain. It's the end of suffering. You learned all the hard lessons you had to learn. You stood up for yourself when you didn't feel strong enough, and you will be rewarded for that with more courage, with more determination, with more willpower, and with more confidence. and new love. Fresh, pure, true, fun. Little babies having fun playing together that turns into something more. It's on the other side of this ending. Like a scary horror movie has come to an end, and now you can rest. Now you can breathe. You've done all the hard work. And the hard work was integrating all those hard lessons that you learned through this abuse, the storm, trudging through the muck, seemingly endlessly. It was building up your muscles, and as soon as you hit solid ground, you can hit the ground running, and nothing will be able to stop you, period. So if things are uneasy or you feel woozy, give yourself time to rest. You don't need to push through anything. All the hard lessons have been learned, and it's going to be you in control, making the rules, setting the boundaries, enforcing them, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. And that enjoyment is going to come through in the form of a new relationship. So to be a little bit nosy, if we could get some random specific messages. I don't have a lot of viewers. I prefer it that way, actually. So I think I can pull a few cards to get specific and be nosy without pushing it. Let's see. Ooh. So they'll be very established, very sturdy. Maybe even in the community, they'll be well known and respected. They've built their own world. They know how to work for themselves. They know how to delegate. They might run a company or be a boss or a CEO. But they think long term. They might be a little bit stubborn. So maybe if you were stubborn in the past, you had to learn to work with other stubborn people to be successful in whatever projects you're doing together. I think you'll work together very well. A yin and a yang situation, but they're working towards the future, towards a legacy. So this is a king, not a prince or a knight. They'll be a little bit older, but to me, this card, when it comes up as a new relationship, it's that they trust you because they are trustworthy. They're solid. They're golden. This is the salt of the earth. They won't hide anything from you. They won't lie to you. They won't waffle on their position. They won't go back and forth between caring for you and not caring for you. Their love for you won't be a question. Their trust for you won't be a question. They give you all the passwords to everything they have. They let you play on their phone without any restrictions. They hand you the black credit card and ask no questions. They build you up and you build them up. How about that for a change? So that's the promise on the other side of that door when you really close the book. And if you're waiting for communication from this other person for closure, it's telling you don't do that. Don't hold your breath. Closure is yours when you decide. Remember, you make the rules now. If they were controlling, it's like, wow, this Tori Amos song about Ophelia, she said, some girls will get their way and some fathers control from the grave. So if there was an older patriarch who still had some sort of grip over you and control, you are letting that go. You are cutting the cords. You are your own boss. You get your way now. You get your way. And if there were any of you out there whose parentage was, it's like the next, what does she say in the next verse? Those men who choose to stay, those mothers who won't look the other way. So for some of you, if you had parents that were abusive or a mother that looked the other way, this is the right kind of father. This is the true divine masculine, a real patriarch, the kind that chooses to stay. And you're going to choose to be the kind of mother who doesn't look the other way, if that's the kind of family that you grew up in. All right, it's getting a little deep here. It's getting a little heavy here. Let me pull some fun cards for you. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. All right. Hey, could you show me how to work it? So it could happen at work, or you could have fun together, like you make silly pictures together and make like memes of each other or something. But it's very playful. I think the roles might be reversed here, where like if you're a woman, you might be a little bit more masculine, and if they're the guy, they might be a little bit more feminine. But they're very secure in their sexuality, and so are you. So it doesn't matter how it looks or what others think. It only matters how you feel. So stay strong, be yourself. That's the best advice here, is really just be yourself, because whoever you are is who they're looking for. Okay, but this is beautiful. So don't worry about any plot twists. If you work with the universe will work with you. Think of yourself as like an improvisational comedian this week. Yes, and be playful. Play back. Look at it that way. And at the other end of that ending is this beautiful relationship that's fun and solid and honest and loyal. Okay, Gemini? Your time in the desert is almost over. Those cobwebs about to be swept away. Okay, so know that all those hard lessons weren't for nothing. No self-doubt. Do not doubt yourself. And this forgiveness is for you. So, if you need to repeat this after me, go on ahead. I forgive myself. That's simple. No self-doubt. You're on top of the world. You had the world card twice. I'm so not worried about you, Gemini. And I'm very proud of you on behalf of your higher self, your higher powers, and all your guardian angels. They're right there with you. Love you guys, and I'll see you for the next one. Yeah. See, self-doubt, that's gone. Oh, shit, I'm never going to be able to get that back. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. Thanks for watching. See you for the next one. Bye-bye.